My name is Tata, and I graduated out of ITBHU in 1990. Presently, I am with the Managing Director as a Principal Executive Officer in Tata Steel, and I have spent some amount of time in hardcore maintenance areas of refractories, followed by some marketing and sales trade. Then inventing a program called Aspire. We'll talk about it later in the day. And just before my current assignment, I was looking after the workshop. Mr. Modi was the one who did the final interview over there. I don't have much to report back from the final interview, but I'll tell you something more interesting that happened afterwards. We always used to have this, after you have got enrolled into the company, the senior management would come and talk to you. And I was really struggling as to whether I had joined the right company or not, even though I made my decision when I was in the second year of BHU. So I shortlisted the company, then I decided which one I wanted to work with. And in spite of that, I wanted to know really am I working with the right people or not. And one question that I asked each of the senior executives who met us was that, do you think that you are successful in life? And there was only one person who gave me an answer which I could really think through, and till date I would consider it to be a good answer. He said that if you think that, and that person was Uzi Modi by the way, and he said, if you think that I am chairman and managing director of Tata Steel, which is the most respected steel company, not steel company, at that point in time it was the most respected company in the country. He said then, well, anybody with a bit of hard work and a lot of luck could be here. But I think that I am successful because I have lived my life like a poetry. Every stanza fits into its place. When I wanted to play cricket, I have played. When I wanted to cook, I have cooked. When I wanted to play piano, I have played. And I have been lucky to have lived the way I have. And I wish many of you are as lucky. This was his answer why he considered himself to be successful. So, and this is on the more serious side, but he would hold his darbars, which were called dialogues. And these dialogues, believe me, were truly dialogues because there was no monologue in those dialogues. And people of all characters and shapes would come and do all sorts of funny things in those dialogues. Somebody would read out the whole poetry, and he would come out with one simple thing which would have the crowds in laughter. And yet it was those dialogues through which he could connect with the people. I think there are many stories over there, but one of the ones that leaves a little bit of impression on your mind is the one when he used to come to the GT hostel. In the GT hostel, he would simply land up over there, maybe on a Sunday morning to have a dosa. And you know how GTs are. It is just an extended school into Tata Steel. You are just outside the college, and the college does not end. You only have
GT is graduate engineer training. That's what GT.
Yeah, graduate trainees. Now they are called management training technical. We don't like that term. Anybody who was a GT, because GTs were called damads of Tata Steel. And in many ways, the Tata Administrative Services was considered to be, a little inferior to the graduate trainees of Tata Steel at that point in time. Things have changed, of course, but the graduate trainees were having a lot of money, no responsibility for 1.5 years. That was the kind of training program that used to go on. And he would come and connect with these people, and he had this amazing ability to connect with people of all ages. He could connect with a worker who just barely can speak Hindi or English. He could connect with somebody who is very sophisticated. But he had this ability to connect. And he came into the GT hostel, had dosa with the people, a lot of people were around. And what had happened was that our VCR had got stolen. And while we were talking to our technical training institute, people were saying, why did you take care of these things and all that stuff. So it was not really getting anywhere. It was barely 1 week that we had lost it. So this guy, he asked us that, how do you spend your evenings? Oh sir, we don't have club facilities and the VCR is also stolen, so how do we spend our evenings? So he listened to it, let it pass. After some time somebody again said, but what about the VCR? VCR got stolen. He said, yeah, you will get your VCR, fine. So while he is going towards his car, which was I think a BMW, if I remember correctly, but red in color, and he used to wear these printed shirts. I don't think that youngsters don't wear those kind of printed shirts. In fact, today I was wondering whether I should be coming in a t-shirt or in a shirt or in a tie or what. And I'm happy that whatever I've chosen to wear. Because this crowd is not with that. Those kind of printed bubbly shirts. So as he was getting into the car, somebody ran after him. Sir, what about the VCR? He looked at him and said, okay, come sit in the car. Now, this guy didn't know what to do. So he said, sir, can I take some? Believe me, there was 7 or 8 guys in his car, and he was quite a bulky person driving like this. There were 3 people sitting in the car. And there were some 5 people sitting behind. And those who could not went on to their motorbikes and went after him. He reached home, gave us all a drink, played piano, and started looking for a VCR in his house. So I'm sure that he would have had a VCR somewhere. But he said, oh, I can't find the key here or something. Then he called the chief of security. Shyam Sundar, come here. Take them to the market and whatever VCR they select, just give them. Now, somebody asked him that, sir, this is very fast. So he said, yeah, I know. But don't you think I made an impression on you? The guy understood. And look at the PR value. 42,000 rupees is what he spent in 1990. Today is 2009, 19 years later we are discussing that 22,000 rupees VCR. Not the VCR but the person. And this is how I think he was always very, very conscious of what he was doing and what impression he was creating on the people. This consciousness is what probably made him do what he used to do. He would, most controversial circulars he would sign on an evening and disappear abroad.
Sunita is getting a good idea. So Sunita will get great and disappear.
Typical period would be about a month, so that he cannot be contacted. All the controversies, newspapers are like extended arm of circulars in countries. So you have all the newspapers filled with all the controversies, and by the time he would get back, the things would be settled down and things are back to normal. So what happened? Is there any problem? There is no problem.
So he did that to us also. I used to look after the CII Human Resources Committee, and we went. All of us went as an industry group to Jamshedpur in the late 80s. This is the year 88. I was in the National Committee of CII, and it was amazing to see the way he played host to us. I mean, this is an amazing character.
Laddu would be weighed equal to his weight on his birthday.
Yeah, that's right. He was a bachelor, a poor bachelor.
And he was more than 100, whatever.
Yeah, really bulky guy. He used to eat very heartily and laugh really heartily. And all this 100 kgs would go up and down.